Film.
Yo. Huh?
That I go live like an hour. How you doing?
I'm good. Chilling. You know.
Okay, Mike's on his way. And the Grammys are this motherfucking Sunday, right?
Sunday. Yeah. Yep. Already.
Yeah, Grammys. Sunday, Super Bowl, Sunday after that.
Yes. And then you got NBA All-Star game after that.
Right? Yeah, I
Jam
saw the
packed
Rock and Roll
Sunday.
Hall of. You said what?
A jam packed month.
Right? I saw the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of cool with some of them.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Missy, Missy, Tribe, George Michael, the Spinners. I'm like, yo, this might be the best nominees they've had in a
Rage Against.
while.
Rage Against the Machine. The White
Right.
Stripes.
Ooh.
George Michael. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. I think it's gonna be better than last year's picks.
I agree. Mike's on his way.
So
I swear to God, Tom Brady said he's going to retire. The whole world thinks they're going to end.
the GOAT. That's the GOAT, man.
If I hear Tom Brady retires one more fucking time,
The GOAT of NFL football.
just letting y'all know the collection video is going to be the week of 420.
Nice.
It's the first announcement.
Okay.
I'm going to start my collection probably next week, depending on my paycheck and what I got to do with it.
That's dope.
You been watching BMF lately?
I gotta watch it. I haven't watched I haven't watched it.
Oh, man, it's been crazy this season.
Is it good?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Definitely gotta watch it.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Yo,
What's good?
Yeah, how y'all doing?
chilling.
I feel that.
You were just talking about Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and fucking BMF, the show.
Oh wow. I have yet to watch that show.
Damn, that shit wild as fuck. So y'all saw some of the funeral for that Tyree Nichols guy?
I watched the clips. I didn't watch the whole funeral.
Same.
Yeah, I didn't watch it at all.
It should have never happened to begin with.
No.
You know. And supposedly there's a rumor out there that he got killed over sleeping with one of the cops, like ex-wives or something like that.
Yeah, that's just a rumor and shit. I heard about that.
The stepfather like addressed it or whatever. I heard about it last night. I'm like, that's just wild.
Yeah, don't justify it, but shit's crazy.
Even if that's the case, nobody should ever get killed like that.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like this dude was a skateboarder at that. You had like a skateboarding community, sending out their condolences to his family.
right.
And he wasn't even from that out there. He's from Cali. He's like a Clippers fan and all that.
Yeah.
And he decided to move back to Tennessee to be close to his family and look what happens.
Like,
I just think if you're black in this country, that video should piss you off. It shouldn't be, oh well, I'm gonna go about my day and live life. That's what happens.
yeah,
Just,
crazy.
enough is enough already. It's time to take action and forget the rallying and the the protesting and the voting for politicians that don't give a damn about us. We're gonna have to like bear arms and have weapons of our own when shit like this go down. You know what I'm saying? What asking is if we bear arms, because with these trigger happy ass cops out here, that's never gonna happen. I've been in a real fucked up mood, a real militant mood. I played like Public Enemy all day. That's what I was playing. All Public Enemy shit. Just the sound of Chuck D's voice just had me in that mood.
Right.
Where are our leaders at? Where is Jesse Jackson? Where is Farrakhan? Where is he at? You know what I'm saying? Like Farrakhan could sit there and do this. He's nowhere to be found. Like don't pick and choose when to be a black leader. Be a black leader all the time. Because when we wake up every day, we have no choice but to be black. It's not an option for us. It's a shame. And I said this on another platform. Like all of people of color that have these platforms, we have to be the leaders for this generation now. You know what I'm saying? When they look at us and they look at us as social media influencers or content creators, we got to be the ones to discuss these issues and that's plaguing the black community. You know what I'm saying? Forget looking at Kamala Harris and this one and that one. We got to be the ones to talk about it. Talking about hip hop is great, but when it comes to shit like this, this is the shit that I want to talk about. You know, I told BJ, like, BJ, if you want to start a channel, start with this shit. This is the perfect way to start your channel.
The thing is, people always want to do this shit. They claim that they down for the cause, but they're only down for the cause for the right situation and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people want to act like they scared to talk about shit.
It's like, you know, they might not want to talk about it because they have jobs, and they talk about jobs might be watching and they could get fired, but you ain't gonna be at your damn job, black people, to get killed by one of these trigger ass cops. That's why it's important to talk about it now, and let's not wait till the next black person get innocently killed by these damn pigs. You know, it's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. They have, like, you know, booklets and shit about act when you stop by a cop. There's no right reason to around when you get stopped by a cop, because they still killing you. If you do everything they ask you to, yes, they still killing you. So it really don't matter. If you run away, they still gonna kill you. You know what I mean? And this whole the color of your skin should not be inferior to other races ever. No matter, I don't care what country it is.
Facts.
That shit has to change, because if it doesn't, this world is going to end in a race war. That's how it's going to end. It's not going to end with when you read in the Bible and the heavens open up and you see God. That's not going to happen. It's going to end in a race war with races fighting each other because of the melanin of our skin. That's how it's going to end. You know what I'm saying? And it's just disgusting. I'm disgusted by the video that I saw last week, and that set black people back centuries, especially when they in law enforcement.
And niggas always ask for black cops. Black cops. They think black cops is the solution to everything. Well, look at this shit.
KRS-One had a song called Black Cop in 1993. Did anybody hear that?
Hell, he had a song called House Niggas, Boogie Down Productions.
That's exactly what he was talking about 30 years ago. Because these cops of color, they following the blue code up like everyone else just to fit in. It's almost like when you at school and you go to lunch and the cool kids are all sitting at the lunch table and you're not invited. The only way to get invited is to be one of the cool kids, and that's what it is for them. Because if they're not sitting at the table with the rest of the cool kids, they're gonna be the outcasts, and they don't want to feel like that on the police force. So they gotta join in and do what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of taking a stand and doing what's right. Nah, we gonna do what the cool kids is doing. And it's fucked up.
The problem with this,
I'd rather be the outcast than fall in line with everybody else.
The problem with this generation is that we don't have enough leaders. We have way more followers than leaders.
Yeah, it's too many yes men. It's no leaders that want to take a stand and do what's right. They want to fall in line and do what everybody else is doing and follow that trend. And while doing that, you're killing innocent black people of your own color, just to fit in with the cool kids at the lunch table
who talk shit about you behind your backs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not making the white man look bad. It's making you look bad.
Coon ass nigga.
But the
It's crazy, man. Kamala Harris was at the funeral. Where was Biden?
sleep.
But what was he doing? That he was too important to go to the funeral.
That motherfucker was just sitting on his recliner or whatever the hell he sleep. That's all he
Why did
Biden.
people vote? I really feel like people voted for Biden just so Trump could get out of office. That's really the only reason.
That's it. Because you even have fucking Republicans like voted for
You know what I'm saying?
You have fucking Republicans voted for Biden.
I feel like this is the time for Kamala Harris to step out of the shadow of Biden and do what's right for her people.
Facts.
It's now or never. You know what I'm saying? We have a New York City mayor, a new New York City mayor with Eric Adams, passing laws about, he rather pass laws for, extra takeout utensils and extra duck sauce with your takeout order instead of passing, laws about.
Wait. He said he's passing laws about what?
Yes, he passed the law yesterday. This is a real law. He passed a law yesterday about when you make an order for takeout, they're no longer going to be giving you extra plastic forks and duck sauce with your meal.
So this is where our tax money is going, right?
This is a real unless you request to meet your order, they're not going to give it to you. So when the next time when you're in New York City, the next time you order at a Chinese takeout, you have to ask them, can you please include plastic forks and extra duck sauce with your order?
Nigga,
otherwise
all this shit going on in the fucking world today, we worried about some goddamn Chinese takeout.
That's the buffoonery that's going on.
What?
This is why our tax monies go to.
And people voted for this fool to be in office. You see why I don't vote?
Wow.
Yeah, that's more important than actually going after these crooked ass cops in the police force.
Wow.
Chinese takeouts.
Yeah, that's a real law. He passed it yesterday.
Chinese motherfucking takeout.
Chinese.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Black law enforcement is about to get fucking trial. We worry about the goddamn Chinese takeout.
Chinese takeout. Some utensils because it's you got to protect the environment.
So
and the
Ching Chong. We worry about some goddamn Ching Chong.
Yeah.
That's what we worry
We got to
about.
protect the environment and the ozone layer. But did you tell NASA that when they sent like millions of satellites up in space and they got that shit still floating up in space?
What?
All that space debris? That's what's really messed up the ozone layer.
They talking about some protecting us from who's gonna protect us from these fucking police?
Exactly.
Cops?
I guess extra duck sauce is gonna protect us.
Man, fuck the duck socks. I don't give a fuck. Who's gonna protect us from these motherfucking
the soy sauce and the spicy mustard is gonna be our saviors.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I get my own goddamn spicy mustard. Don't worry. Shit.
That's
the fuck?
Some Ching Chong. That's what we worry
about. Apparently people was complaining about getting too many plastic forks with their meal.
Man, fuck them bitch ass motherfuckers. Tell them to bring their own goddamn silverware.
Yeah, exactly.
Well then,
let's throw this shit away. That's all. Throw it away.
Well then, tell they fat asses not to go to the restaurant then. Shit.
Fuck them bitch
They don't
ass
need to
niggas.
go anyway. And then these motherfuckers complain. These motherfuckers complaining about fucking shit's too high. Well, shit. Ooh, if this was my channel, I would have been ranting. But I'm gonna leave it alone.
Nah, say what you feel, nigga.
Shit. You got these old like. Go ahead, try.
I'm just saying it's like, but you see the bullshit when like these are the people in office that people voted for. You know what I'm saying? That civilians and taxpayers voted for. So you voted for a new mayor of the city so that he can pass a law on utensils with your meal. That's more important. I don't get it.
Wow. Man, them cheap ass utensils and
Oh,
shit.
ching chong ass nigga.
Chim. He said ching chong.
I don't Yo, Trump was bad and he's like probably the worst president ever. But what has Biden done that was so good? What has
Nothing.
Biden done yet? I'm still waiting.
Nothing.
What has he done for us? More importantly, I ain't talking about like what you've done for the Mexicans crossing the border. I'm talking about what you've done for black people.
Nothing.
Because that seems to be the whole thing. Oh, what is this stuff? With the stuff he's hoping the Mexicans. Mexicans been crossing the border for years.
Right.
It will always happen. Like they've been running from Castro and shit forever. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing for black people? Black people are not Mexicans. There's two different races. Mexicans are not the ones getting brutally killed by cops. It's us. I don't care about no Mexicans crossing the border and shit.
Shit, crazy. I can't believe a goddamn mayor worry about fucking utensils.
Yeah, he worried about you plastic forks and shit, and getting spicy mustard with your meal and shit.
Spite. Okay.
That apparently people have been bitching and complaining about it, so it's a big thing here.
Well, then those people, those motherfuckers who be bitching and complaining,
Right.
they need to cook their own shit.
Just throw the shit away, like you know what I'm saying. You don't need to keep it.
Hey.
Yeah, that's another thing. They officially declared May 11th we're not going to be in a pandemic no more. It's an endemic now.
Oh my god.
So officially in May. Let me get this straight. So officially in May, that's when it's everything is done. Like the pandemic is gone, but we always gonna have to wear a mask forever. But we're not in serious danger no more.
Right.
How do they know?
What the fuck?
Trump was in office and they knew about this shit and they didn't even tell nobody. And he knew about the COVID back then.
Because you got so many fucktards in fucking office who ain't doing nothing but just to sit there and fucking, collect tax money. That's all they do. They don't care about the American people, not at all.
Crazy, man. Yeah. So when May 11th comes, like they still gonna have the vaccines, but you have to pay for it now. It's not gonna be free no more.
Oh my god.
So if you don't have it yet, get it now before they start, charging you and shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I still ain't getting it. I don't care. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Like, I have nothing against people who have it. Like, if you have it, that's cool. But me personally, like, I just don't trust. I don't trust it at all.
I hear you, and I was that way too. And let me tell you, I've taken both. I've taken the vaccine and the booster shots, and I never got sick. But I know that's not gonna be for everybody because everybody's immune system is different.
Yeah, exactly.
But since I've taken it, I haven't gotten sick not once.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But I was the same way like you, Mike, because I was like I had refused to take it, and I was like, yo, because you don't know what's in that fucking vaccine.
Right.
This is the government we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas still don't trust the government. Look how they do us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to police brutality, look how they how slow they moving their feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, I have friends that, they were previously in the hospital because they had like kidney surgery and transplants and shit like that, and I didn't want to get them sick. So it's like if I went anywhere with them, I had to make sure that they were good because the little cold for them, they'll be wiped out for this planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I said, okay, to look out for my homeboy. I know he went through kidney transplants and shit, I'm a take the vaccine, and so that we can be able to go places and just hang out, because I didn't hang out with nobody when the pandemic started anyway. You know what I'm saying? And just getting out there again, it felt good just to be out there again. You know what I'm saying? So I took it, and since I've taken it since I think it was March. I took the vaccine and took the booster shots, and there's been no issue at all. So, but I know that's not gonna be for everybody. Everybody's immune system is different. People, I know people that they've gotten the shots and they still end up getting COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody's different. You just gotta eat right and take your vitamins and wear your mask. A lot of people, especially a lot of white people. I'm not making this a race thing, but a lot of white people, the minute they took the shots, they forgot about the mask, and so all of a sudden it's all over for them.
Right.
So they felt like they didn't have the need to wear the mask in public, huh?
It's white people. What do you expect, man?
Yeah, they felt like it was like, oh, I took the booster shot, I'm good. I don't need to wear the mask. You can still get sick.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't, that's everybody's decision to make, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, how are they gonna predict? Oh, by May is gonna be over. That doesn't make sense.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're gonna be in an endemic. That's what they calling it.
And they sound stupid.
Happy endemic, y'all.
Yeah.
It's the endemic, y'all. Yeah.
Wow. An endemic. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
They crazy.
I didn't, and they kept saying like, I kept hearing people like when they took it, they got different symptoms. I didn't get nothing. Like I felt normal. I felt the same after taking the vaccines. I didn't get no headaches. Like I heard people got headaches when they took it, and some felt nauseous. I didn't get none of that.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, maybe it's just my immune system. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's your choice to make, and you have to feel comfortable with anything that you do in life. So,
facts.
But it's like it's just we went from Trump's bullshit, and now we got we have Biden, and what is he doing? There's a lot of bullshit going down on his watch. What is he doing?
Sleep.
Yeah, you want to help Mexicans cross the border, like they were doing that anyway. So
I don't even think he knows what he doing.
Yeah, he doesn't. If Elmo was running for office, they would have voted Elmo in over Trump because they just wanted Trump out of there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Elmo would have been a better president than Biden right now.
Shit.
Oh, Elmo, yay!
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's supposed to give me a tickle.
Oh Lord.
Crazy, man. What do you think about the nominations, Mike, for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they had Missy Elliott is nominated, and Tribe Called Quest, Rage Against the Machine, George Michael, the
Wow.
Spinners, Cyndi
Wow.
Lauper. A lot of
Oh,
good selections this year.
That
actually got it
was
right.
well deserved. They should have
Huh?
been got it a long time ago, but well deserved.
Oh yeah,
It's never too
for sure,
late.
for sure.
Missy Elliott.
I'm curious to find out, how does the Rock and Roll Committee go about picking the rap selections? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because Missy came out like late '90s, early 2000s. How is she like already? And I'm not throwing shit at Missy. I love Missy, but I just curious to know, like, do they feel like Missy's more deserving than a Roxanne Shante or Salt and Pepper?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
How do they
I'm
go about doing that? Or MC Light, who's been around forever?
Yeah. MC Light. Yeah.
You know, Queen Latifah.
Yeah. Queen Latifah.
Are they going? I don't know. I have to assume they're going by album sales, because every album she came out with was like multi platinum.
Right.
But it wasn't the same for Tribe though. So how did they go about picking the artists?
Questlove. Questlove's influence.
Is Questlove? I mean, well, again, like how does he, like, okay, Tribe it got to nomination. What about De La? You
I
know what
feel
I'm
like they
saying?
like
Is De La gonna ever get a nomination? Or I know the Roots is gonna get one because you part of the committee. You know, when is it time to start looking at Outkast and Wu Tang and the Ghetto Boys and Bone Thugs and Harmony, who it's in their backyard. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know understand how they go about the process.
Yeah. Bone Thugs. They should have been got nominated.
It's in their backyard. You would think they're gonna get a nomination at some point, right?
Right.
You know, I don't know. I think they need more artists from the industry on the committee besides Questlove.
I agree.
Like I don't feel like he's gonna nominate everyone. Like when people say like EPMD, I'm like, yeah, they Hall of Famers to us. Is Rock and Roll Hall of Fame gonna acknowledge them? Or Too Short?
You
I
know.
don't know. I think a lot of them gonna be left off that list.
You know. Every award, every committee at any awards got the short attention span.
I wouldn't be surprised if MC Hammer gets inducted before all the motherfuckers.
Oh God.
Because I can see that, because he sold records.
Yeah.
He really opened the doors for commercial rap to get noticed, like it or
Facts.
not. And I was a Hammer fan back then, but his albums they don't have replay value. You know what I'm saying? He will always be known for Can't Touch This, but he
Right.
was a great performer. He was a great performer for his live shows, and for what he did for mainstream rap. But that's part of the problem as well. I'm saying, because they're looking at artists that sold records. They're not just looking at underground. They're not looking at underground artists. You know what I'm saying? When you put Green Day in the first ballot, Green Day sold records. They wasn't underground. Rage Against the Machine. They went multi platinum. It sold out any festival and venue that they were a part of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can see Hammer getting in before a lot of other artists.
Right. Yeah, I can see that too.
We need our own rock. We need our own hip hop Hall of Fame ceremony. That's what we need. We can't depend on Gene Simmons and his views on shit. He don't even want us in there. We're like guests in their house. We need our own shit. You know, when you hear Diddy throw up black excellence this and black excellence that, nigga, throw up your money. You and Jay-Z and Oprah Winfrey and all these other, powerful black celebrities that got dough, so we can start our own, shrine to our legends. Because a lot of our artists that we think are Hall of Famers, they're not getting in that Hall of Fame.
Facts.
I'm telling you, white people is not voting for EPMD and the Ghetto Boys. They're not universal enough to them. But let that be Drake though. I bet you Drake get in before Ghetto Boys do.
Oh God. If they do that, I'll be forever done with them motherfuckers.
I'll protest.
You know this gonna happen. Drake is loved universally. They're looking at universal appeal. That is Drake. They're not looking at EPMD and Gang Starr.
Oh, this is some old bullshit.
It's almost like they gotta throw us a bone. Like, can we please have this artist in this year? Sure, y'all can have the Ramones and Cyndi Lauper, but just give us Tribe.
Yeah, but something shit.
We gotta have our own shrine for our legends, man. Cause this shit ain't gonna work.
They just as bad as the fucking Academy Awards.
Yeah. Yep. Oscars so white.
So we have, Angela Bassett's what, the only black nomination?
Is she?
Well, for acting category, yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the outbreak if she don't win?
Right?
Right.
She has to. She has to.
And she's bad, and it's bad enough. She didn't win for fucking What's Love Got to Do with It. That's bad enough.
Right. Who won it that year?
What was it? 93.
95.
What was it? Lead act. I think it was Holly. I think she lost to Holly Hunter for the piano.
Oh God, I didn't even see that film.
Yeah, which Holly Hunter for
Holly
the piano.
Hunter.
Which, don't get me wrong, I love Holly Hunter, but she wasn't touching Angela Bassett. I'm sorry. That performance, no, she wasn't touching Angela Bassett. I saw some of the piano. It was good, but she was not touching Angela Bassett. Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Holly Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might have seen her face once or twice.
She was in Raising Arizona.
Right.
Never seen it.
Oh God, really?
She did a movie. I forgot the name of the film, but I saw the film where like her teenage daughter was like a real bitch to her.
13.
Yeah, I saw that. That was like years ago that came out.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a widely acclaimed film.
Yeah, that was good. That was pretty good, actually.
Come on, motherfucker. Oh hell no.
Yeah, that I feel like again, don't throw us a bone because you wanna have the black sympathy card. Oh, George Floyd and all. Let's throw them a bone and give them Angela Bassett. when she damn well deserve it over anybody in that category.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what they do.
Yep.
And just when you think, just when you think like maybe white people get it, they really don't.
No.
Because it's another incident involving us, unfortunately, and then it's like we're right back to square one. So I feel like for all the Hollywood, oh, let's give Jonathan Majors he could be the major villain in Ant-Man 3, and we're gonna
God.
give Angela Bassett a female lead um nominee. It's like that don't make up for the shit that we're going to do. Has to be more than what people are seeing on in Hollywood and shit.
Yeah.
Like they really understand. You can never understand what we're going through because it's not happening to you.
Right.
I'm seeing like yeah, a lot of this y'all are saying Onyx and the Locks and Edo G Master Ace. These people will never make Rock and Hall of Fame. I'm telling you. It's sad to say, but they don't have universal appeal to white people like a Nelly or Drake.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them cats ain't making it. That's why we need our own. We need our own shrine because everybody, all of those cats would make it with their contribution to our genre. When you got Gene Simmons, feeling like we're not allowed in their house, it's like you really think they're gonna nominate Master Ace for Rock and Hall of Fame?
Right.
They don't. Half of them don't even know who the hell fuck Master Ace is. They can't name one Master Ace record, yet alone induct them for a nominee.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. What y'all think about Jafar Jackson playing his uncle in the biopic?
Man.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that.
No, don't, Reg. Why you want to be
No,
quiet now, man?
No, because all I'm just saying is I have to see how he's gonna be. I'm not gonna give my opinion unless I see the fucking movie. That's all I'm saying.
Can he act is a question.
That's the main thing. That's the main. See, like it don't matter if he look like his uncle. Can he act and dance like his uncle?
I ain't gonna hold you. Jermaine Jackson, he couldn't act.
Right.
Michael Jackson, well,
you didn't care for Michael's acting.
It was a hit or miss. I mean, he was all right in The Wiz, but
have you ever seen Captain EO?
No.
See, Captain EO was that 3D like mini film he did for Disney World or whatever back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually went down to Epcot Center back then to see it. And they gave you 3D glasses with it and everything, and it was a big event. But Mike didn't really have to it like from his acting performance. He didn't really have to do a lot because he was really playing himself on screen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing was all about him, so he didn't really have to go too far, like to, like do a lot of acting classes and shit for the role.
Right.
See, like Janet actually took acting classes.
Yeah.
That's why she was so good on, as Penny on Good Times and, the Tyler Perry films and, you know what I'm saying? And, Nutty Professor,
Yeah. What was that movie? What was that movie she did with Tupac?
Poetic Justice.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this one. I didn't care for that movie.
Wow, really?
I did not. I didn't buy. honestly, that's one of my least favorite movies from John Singleton. I just didn't buy the romantic chemistry in there. It was just some stuff I didn't buy it. Tupac, his performance was, I thought was a little bit more tame
Mm.
compared to
You, you,
Juice.
you got a Tupac stand in the chat. Remember, he might like come get you for that.
Oh wow,
You know what I'm saying?
shit,
You know how nuts he is for Tupac.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was great. Now you know the initial thing was when it first came out. I feel like a lot of people wanted to see what Janet could do in that role, like playing in the hood film.
Yeah,
And I think she did her thing. I think she was great. I think there definitely was like on screen chemistry with her and Pac. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like the bullshit, off screen is a different story. But
Yeah.
I think Janet did her thing in that film.
I I think she won, or I think was at least nominated for best original song for
Mm.
that movie.
I hate that song.
You
That
didn't
again.
like it?
They
Again?
overplayed that in that movie so fucking much.
Yeah, because Janet came out the same year as the movie.
I know, but still, it wasn't even on the soundtrack. That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was more like that's probably the label. It was more like a tie-in, like, oh well, Janet coming out this year, we're gonna tie into the movie, and it made it a big thing.
But I'm gonna give it another chance. I'm gonna give it another shot. Maybe I might be missing something, maybe. But I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I thought she was.
Kill your ass. Sorry.
you gotta watch it. When you watch the movie, you gotta watch it like you're watching Justice and not Janet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what happened with people. Like they went in looking at it like, oh, this is Janet playing a role, and they could like
right.
probably couldn't get into the character. And then like the way that her
Yeah,
character came off, and she was cursing, and her boobs was
yeah,
out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like she was acting like a hood chick, and we know they're
yeah.
not hood.
Yeah, I thought in anything else, I thought she was great in everything else that she's done.
Right.
You know, but I don't know. It was a while. It was a while that I watched that like a long time ago. So it's like I'll
Yeah.
give it another shot though.
I thought it's a good film, man.
Yeah,
If anything, they should have not focused, but they should have had more backstory on the relationship between Guy Tori's character and Regina King's character.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like that whole domestic, that you could tell they had a volatile relationship,
yeah,
and they were more like second fiddle to Justice and Lucky.
yeah.
Hey, just letting y'all know, I'm gonna stay on for like another 10 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with Gina King's performance, I thought her performance was really good.
Yeah.
I thought.
She stole the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think Janet needed that. She needed that supporting cast.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my god.
Hood classic, Tales from the Hood or Baby's Kid. Well, I didn't like Baby's Kids, so I gotta go with Tales from the Hood.
Yeah, Bebe's Kids for me was a bit overrated.
Yeah.
Bebe's Kiss to me was Bebe trash.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I don't like anything that Faison Love has ever done. I'm sorry. Maybe Parenthood. I'll give him that. Parenthood. Other than that, he is not funny, nor he is not appealing at all.
He did a lot of garbage films.
He did.
A lot of trash.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Ronnie said Janet dropped her new song every time. I didn't hear it.
shit.
She just been dropping singles. Can she give us a solid album for once?
Yeah.
It's been a couple years.
I can't wait. I can't wait to fucking see her and shit.
Yeah. If you meet her, Reg, please tell her that. Like, can you drop a solid album? It's been like 20 years since All For You came out.
I still like the recent album she came out with.
That All For You to me was like her last great album. I don't like the other stuff was a hit or miss for me, but yeah, it's been like 20 years since All For You came out.
Yeah, good. I want to meet Ludacris too. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Right. Ask him when he make a solid album for once. It's been 20 years for him.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah, can he make a solid movie?
Right.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
You know?
About that.
Right? They got the trailer for Fast 10 coming out. I'm like, is he gonna die in this one finally or no? Does he get to live?
The fact that they still making those movies, just I'm so tired of Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
But yeah, is he coming?
That's a cash grab, man.
He coming home from space?
Yeah, right. Is he coming from space? That's a cash grab for them.
You said they're gonna be in space and shit, right?
They was in space.
They was in space. I can't remember if they came back. Did they come back or
not? No. Well, I guess so. I think. Well, oh yeah, because
I don't remember. I know they went up in space with a car. I can't remember if they came back down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Always that ending when they out barbecuing this. Yeah, I think they came back down.
Keep Tyrese especially. Keep his crying ass in space.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? He don't need to come back down. Let's keep him right up there. Him and his Coke bottle and shit.
What more do you want from me?
I just want my baby.
What more do you want from me?
You know, Jesus.
Congratulations.
Nobody wants to hire me, Norma. Congratulations. Classic. And then I hate when niggas do that shit. They go on a fucking breakdown and make themselves on live and shit. Like, we supposed to feel sorry for their asses.
Right.
Is the nobody wants to hire me?
He was doing shit. He was doing extra shit on live, yo. I'm like, what are you doing? Did y'all ever heard about the what he was doing with his woman on live, where he was like shaving her on live and shit?
Nah.
You didn't hear about that?
Nah.
This dude was shaving his woman's cooch on live.
What the?
Yeah.
What about that?
Bro, he was I'm like, come on now. Like, you doing extra shit.
Somebody need to get Melvin on his ass.
He gone crazy.
What woman? First of all, what woman in her right mind gonna let her man shave her cooch while everybody's watching on a live stream? You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
I'm like, that ain't no wifey material.
Yeah, that's
community pussy. You right there. Because a real wife ain't gonna let everybody see what she doing in the bathroom.
What they doing? What do they do it for? They her OnlyFans site or
right?
Something?
Exactly. He did that shit for clicks.
The fuck. And that's why this bald-headed ass nigga and straight to DVD. That's exactly why.
That black and blue shit.
Yo, that's so real. Like, look that shit up. He was shaving his some chick's cooch on a live stream, and she let him do it. I said some chick because, like I said, that can't be a wifey letting you do that where everybody's watching it.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? That's some community pussy that you was doing.
It better been clean. Shit, he's shaving it. Fuck. It better not smell neither. Like fucking fish. The fuck.
Crazy. Right? When you doing shit like that, and you think Warner Brothers will look at you to be Green Lantern, like what? Never.
Yikes.
You think niggas want to take you seriously by that shit?
They already got problems with Ezra Miller over at Warner Brothers. They're not gonna bring Tyrese in to play Green Lantern, and you say when some chicks coochie you online.
I guess he lost out on that fucking Pendergrass biopic that he was gonna do.
He don't look like Teddy anyway. How was they gonna do that?
No.
Teddy
Shit.
Pendergrass ain't had no tattoos and shit. He didn't have a bald head.
I don't even think he could grow like a fucking beard or shit, let alone fucking hair.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna wear like one.
They would have had. He would have had to have heavy makeup on them because they don't look nothing like Teddy.
Lord. He need like a freaking what, toupee or something like that. How's that gonna work?
Crazy. Ezra Miller isn't shit, but he's fine as fuck. Well, Warner Brothers feels like he's good enough to keep him as the Flash.
Oh Lord,
they ain't get rid of his ass yet, so. They were quick to get rid of Henry Cavill as Superman. That makes no sense.
Right, he's the best Superman they ever had.
He's the best. He's the best one that they had. I'm like, look at Ben Affleck left. Like he literally had to go into rehab because of Batman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had Henry Cavill that wanted the role. He wanted to play Spider-Man. Y'all get rid of him, and he's no longer Superman. But you keep Ezra Miller as the Flash, and look how much shit he was in.
Make that make sense right now.
You know what I'm saying? This is why they're always gonna be number 2 to Marvel.
They just fired the Shazam actor.
Yeah. Oh, did they?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's crazy. They got rid of him, and Shazam Part 2 not even out yet.
Chris Pratt. Oh God, no.
Chris Pratt is replacing who? He's replacing Shazam, the Shazam actor?
I guess.
What the
overrated.
Fuck? Wow.
Overrated.
Well, how is he doing that? And he's Star-Lord for the Guardians.
Well, that's what I want to know.
That's crazy.
Lord,
I don't know what I don't know what they're doing over there. Like you fired the Shazam actor, and Shazam 2 not even out yet, and that's still coming out.
Right.
That makes no sense. You get rid of Henry Cavill, who wanted a Superman role, but you keep Ezra Miller as the Flash. And then they say, oh well, Jason Momoa, he don't gotta play Aquaman. He can play other characters in the DCU also.
Oh no, hell no. What? They can have Jason Momoa. Sorry. God.
Crazy.
I don't see the hype with them.
Huh?
I don't see the hype with them, to be real with you.
Jason Momoa?
Yeah, I don't see the hype with him.
It's the look. It's the look that he has. That's basically what it is.
He looks like a fucking He-Man or whatever.
He looks like He-Man?
Like some fake ass He-Man.
Well, I mean, shit. But if they do the He-Man movie, there's your pick. He has the look, right?
I don't even like He-Man.
Dolph Lundgren, when he did He-Man, he didn't.
Yeah, that movie was bad though.
That was a flop.
I think I saw an interview with Frank Langella, because Frank Langella played Skeletor, and he said he only did it because his little boy wanted him to play the role.
Oh God!
At that time, his son was little at that time, so that's the only reason why he took the role. He didn't want to be a part of that shit.
So some little boy wanted him to play the role.
His son wanted him to play Skeletor.
Ground that bastard.
Well, I mean, look at Denzel. Denzel took training day because his son was the one that told him to take the role.
Well, that's different. His son became a good actor, so that's different.
You said good.
You don't like John David Washington?
Well, I'm still warming up to him. He hasn't warmed up to me yet.
Oh wow.
Although
Yeah.
he talks like his father though. I ain't gonna.
He does. He sounds like his pops.
But it's more the movies that he's doing. I like what is that, Tenant or whatever, whatever the hell. It's like some of the roles that he's taken on. That's my biggest problem.
Oh, Tenet.
Oh shit!
Tenet. I didn't see Tenet. Tenet was like, it's too confusing.
That was trash.
Yeah.
Which movie?
I know people that they loved it and then people hated it. So I didn't see that
Tenet.
film. Yeah.
That was okay.
That was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People think he should be the next Black Panther.
Who?
I don't even think they need another one. I felt like they should have just wrote the character off.
Who?
John David Washington. He should be
No.
the next Black Panther.
God,
Nah.
no.
Can we just Black Panther?
No.
Nah.
Just leave it alone. Just let. Just they don't need it. They
Yeah.
don't. No. No.
He did a movie called Beckett on Netflix. That was pretty good.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
They went overseas to like a foreign country, and I think she ended up getting killed, and you have to find out who did it. Like it was like an espionage type of film.
Oh okay.
Yeah, it was good. That was a good film that he was in.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. Black Klansman, that was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah.
I gotta see that one.
You didn't see that one? Yeah, that was good.
That was.
He did a film called Monster, also on Netflix, like from 2018.
That movie, I had some issues with that movie.
I thought the film was good. The issue I had was A$AP Rocky trying to act. he can't act. Yo, you just be Riri's baby daddy and stay in your lane.
I liked him in Dope.
Yeah, he was solid in that. Dope. That was
I don't
good.
even remember him in that film. What did he play? Who did he play in that film?
He played like some neighborhood hustler or rapper or some shit.
I don't remember him. I remember like the girl with the braids. She was in it. I remember her. I don't remember A$AP in that film, but yeah, that. Other than that, I thought Monster was pretty good.
I tried that new Martin Lawrence movie, Mind Cage.
Did you see it?
Keyword, I tried watching. I fell asleep.
Wait, it already came
To
out?
watch.
Yeah, it's
It was
on physical media.
yeah, it came out in December.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got
Yeah.
to peep it.
I saw it, but it was like I think first of all I think it was too long, and there was too much like backstory that they should have actually shown. Because it's basically like Martin is playing like a detective, but he had a history with the killer, but they didn't really show all that.
To me, it was a modern day version of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah,
That's why I got out of it.
but it was like a bootleg version of Silence of the Lambs.
Right.
You know, that's why I went straight to streaming because like that shit wouldn't have made no money in the theaters.
No, hell no.
At least Martin tried.
Yeah, it was something different for Martin because he didn't do movies like that before.
I mean, he did have to take acting, like dramatic acting classes.
Yeah,
And he gained weight for that role too.
he gained weight. Yeah, he was fat in that film.
Or he did some sort of method acting, but it just didn't pay off.
Right.
But listen, y'all, I'm actually right.
Hold on. They said they let Megan Thee Stallion be a Bronx vampire in some random movie. What movie was that?
What the?
She was a vampire in the film. I didn't see that film.
Hell no. What's she gonna be doing? Twerking?
Right. I'm about to say, was she a talking vampire? What the hell was she doing? Oh man.
I'm gonna answer a few more comments and shit.
Yeah, I want to see Deadpool 3.
Hopefully it's good.
Right.
Hopefully it's good. If you bring Jackman in as Wolverine, it better be good. Scream 6. I think Scream 6 is gonna be good. You know, they in New York this time. I was pleased by the last sequel. I thought the sequel was good, and I wasn't a huge Scream fan, but I think the last one was pretty good. I know people are gonna be pissed that Sydney's not in it this time. You know, Nev Campbell, and supposedly she's coming back for the next one, but you know, we'll see how it does without the main final girl in it.
That movie reminds me of this newest one. Kind of reminds me of Manhattan, kind of.
Right. I mean, they expecting big numbers for it, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm about to end this off right here. Gotta get up early in the morning. Yeah, this is a fun little late night stream and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes. All right, y'all. I'll probably do another one maybe later on this week or maybe next week. I gotta see my work schedule and shit. But yeah, man. I hope y'all have a good night and stuff like that. Just letting y'all know.
I got a video dropping on Sunday on my channel. I'm inspired by Reg and his CD recap vids. I love those vid collections, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do something like that, but it's gonna be a little bit different where I show like the many digipacks I've accumulated over the years. So I'm showing like the first 15 digipacks in my collection, and if people like it, then I'll do a part 2 and I'll show like the others. And so look out for that video on Sunday, the digipack collection vid on my channel. So
I would definitely check that shit out.
yeah.
But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I will let y'all know when I'm coming back. Peace.
All right. Peace, Mike.
Peace, Shy.